What up, guys? Big Daddy Customs coming at you again. Final update on the El Camino. Final update. It's finished. Plans this weekend fell through. Good news for you. I have spent majority of the day working on this thing today, so let me give a couple shout outs to everybody, all my subscriptions, everybody who has interacted with me on this channel one way or another, whether it's just a comment or advice or a tip or a trick or just whatever. You guys have made this an awesome experience for me, and I look forward to continuing this experience in this community. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to share this hobby with, and I'm hoping that it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Back when I first got into it, I wasn't it wasn't huge. I remember people in school being like, "You do model cars, really? Like you play with toys?" And it didn't deter me a bit, because I was doing what I enjoyed, and I still enjoy it. I'm 32 years old, working on 33 this year in June, and I still love it. If I could, I would do it for a profession. If I could, there was ways of making money to doing it, that's what I would do. Even getting a job at a hobby store, working with these things. It's great. I love it. So anyway, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. I'm gonna stop babbling. I'm gonna get straight to the point. So give me 1 second, and we will get into this. All right. What's up? Big Dad back from Big Daddy Customs, and getting ready to show you, reveal this 1965 El Camino that I've been working on for the past, I don't know, maybe a month or so, maybe. 3 weeks, month, maybe even longer, I don't know. But let me just start off. I want to show you guys paint I used. Yeah, the white was actually a Ford color, which I obviously didn't realize walking out of the auto zone here in Clayton, but yeah, whatever, it worked. It's got a little bit of metal flake to it, not a whole lot, nothing overpowering, but just enough. Everything I bought was Duplicolor. The clear coat works great. I was thinking about using that chrome, the universal chrome, and when I buy the stand, doing the bottom of the stand chrome and giving the car a way to sit up on one side so you can see the underneath, but I don't know if I'll take it that far, so we'll see. But and my Captain Morgan Spice rum lamp that my buddy Nugget made for me one year. We call him Nugget. Was a night of spray painting his 1977 Nova one night, and my roommate then called him Nugget, and it just kind of stuck. So apparently there's kits you can buy to make these things, which is pretty awesome. You guys get a chance, check out his channel, NuggetWRX at Gmail. He'd be proud of that. So anyway, yeah, let's get into this. There's the box. 1965 Chevy El Camino from the AMT. Here's a couple of the little side detail shots that they have for it. Notice it came with a trailer hitch. Actually, the kit came with a trailer hitch and a shell for the back, which I refused to use that on an El Camino. But there's a detail in the, like their motor, and which I didn't use that motor because that motor sucked. And it was a metal axle kit, which, deterred me a little bit at first. But when I decided to cut out the suspension and make my own front and rear suspension and drivetrain, I figured it was going to be all good. I thought I was going to be in for it with this model because of that metal axle stuff, but yeah, turned out good. So let me get into it. There it is, guys. 1965 El Camino. Turned out really nice. There's a couple things that I don't like about it, which I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, there's the 3/4 view of the rear end. I haven't put license plates on it yet, but I did do the white and the reverse lights. There's one of the blemishes that I don't like. You can see the C and the T on the Chevy kind of got messed up, and the emblem, or the door latch, the latch for the rear tailgate kind of got messed up. And they didn't give me the chrome bezels for the taillights, which kind of sucks, but whatever. The wheels look amazing, I think. The wheels turned out really nice. I detailed the door handles, did a key lock, silver. There's the other front wheel. You can see the headers and exhaust underneath. There's the front end. As you can see, my emblem, I painted my front emblem there. Did the turn signals. The lenses turned out really good. The black wash turned out really nicely. You can see they didn't paint their emblem, so I got a 1-up on that. The glass for this car was really nice. Even when I pulled it out of the box, it was just really nice. There's no scratches in it or anything, so I was pretty happy with that. And here's the other side. Yeah, there's one of the little script things there, and there's a little story behind that guy. I'll tell you that in a minute. But yeah, you guys have seen the interior, so I won't spend too much time on that. But there's that. I love those belts. I like the way the belts came out. Those came out really nice. And the system in the back, I think I did a good job on that. But there's a couple of the little things that I didn't like. I did the silver around the trim, around the fender wells, and around the trim around the windows and stuff. And I did it in silver paint and brush paint. And for some reason, when I applied the clear coat, the silver ran a little bit. And everywhere that I put it, it ran a little. So maybe you guys can leave it in the comment section about what would cause that, because it kind of ticked me off a little bit. But you know, it didn't make me mad, but just irritated me a little bit. But there's the bed. Looks nice. So yeah. Here's the hood. Ooh. Oh wow, excuse me. The hood turned out really nicely. It's the first time I customized a hood and fabricated a cowl into a factory hood. And you can't see any of the lines. You can't see, you know, sand marks or anything. There's still a little bit of orange peel in the paint, but you know, I wasn't expecting perfection, you know, so. But yeah, I did a little heat shield underneath with black fabric paint, or fabric tape. I think it's like, I don't know what kind of fabric it is, but it's a tape. So I had to use 2 sheets. Excuse me, good God. But yeah, I think that was a nice little touch. Set that there. I'd like to check out the motor. As you can see, it's wired and plumbed. I did a custom brake booster with, I don't know if you guys can see the brake lines down there, right here. I did the twirled brake lines coming out of the booster. There's the airline, the line going from the brake booster to the carb. This hose here runs to this water jug, or windshield wiper jug, I should say. There's an upper radiator hose here. There's the lower radiator hoses down there, which has hooked up. Upper heater hose, lower heater hose right here. Another little thing I did was a piece of aluminum tubing. I cut a little section off of it, and cut it in half and bent it around so it would fit so it would hold the hoses together. My scratch made coil with another little piece of aluminum tubing that I cut and bent to fit. You know, I wired the distributor, it's correct firing order. There's my little steel braided fuel line there running down to the fuel pump right here. So yeah, it turned out really nice. I did watch parts for breathers here and on that side, and the little hold down the screw for the air cleaner. I used a watch part for the radiator cap. Used a watch part to simulate a hood latch here. Used a watch part for the cap on this. As you guys know, I use watch parts all over the front accessories. So yeah, I think it turned out really nice. Here, let me see if I can. No, can't get any more light on it here. There you go. I think it turned out really nicely. So yeah, I did the windshield wipers. That was the first time doing that. It turned out really nice. So yeah, I like it. I thoroughly like it, man. I think this is my best model to date so far. You know, who knows what will happen in the future, but as of right now, as it stands now, this is the best model I've done. And I have to give it away. Damn it. Oh well. He's going to enjoy it. He's probably going to be floored when he gets this thing, because he loves his El Camino. And it's just sitting. So it's kind of like, you know, 2 kids and a newborn. Well, not newborn anymore. It's a couple months old now. But yeah. Let me get into the bottom here. There's our front sway bar that I did that looks almost exactly like the one he's got on his car. I did full tube headers, Flowmaster 3-inch exhaust, aluminum tubing all the way out. There's the only problem I have with this part of the build was this little dinged up tubing here. But aside from that, I think the underneath looks good. I thought it was going to get a weathering kit and maybe, you know, dull down the bottom a little bit, but I decided against it. So I got my fuel line ran, and it does go to the tank. There's a little rubber grommet in there that the line runs into. So yeah, I like it. I thoroughly think it came out very nice. So yeah, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, man. Just tell me if my hard work paid off or not. So yeah, 65 El Camino finished and ready to be delivered next weekend, April 14th. Big barbecue. We have like 60 people there, so I'm gonna give it to him right in the middle of that where everybody's looking. That way if he breaks out in tears, I can laugh. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna love it. So yeah, Big Daddy Customs, man. Get with me. Let me know what you think. Like I said, hit that like button. Give me some subscriptions. And like again, thank you. Bottom of my heart, thank you guys, man. You guys are awesome. And we will definitely do business in the future. So until then, Big Daddy from Big Daddy Customs out. You guys have a good one. Later.